Hi guys, welcome to the 5 Secrets of Motivation. I'm going to be sharing with you some really profoundly life-changing insights where if you apply each of these, it's going to enable you to access a completely new future. I really mean that. I am Dan Warburton, a transformational coach who's known for having enabled thousands of entrepreneurs and business owners to succeed in extraordinary ways. I've also got web spaces full of testimonials backing this up, and I'm often invited to speak to audiences of thousands around the world about what transformation makes possible. I now get to live an extraordinary lifestyle, and I want you to be able to experience the same. There we are. We got enough light? Yes, you can see me. Superb. So today, first one is this. So the first one is that. So let me put up here. Super, right there. So 5 secrets of motivation, and the first one is a big why. What do I mean by this? Well, all people that are highly motivated, they have a really clear why they do what they do. So for somebody who's really focused about becoming wealthy and making a lot of money, you'll find that really a lot of the time it's not just the money. A lot of the time they have a reason why they want to become wealthy. They want to travel the world, or they dream of owning a supercar, or they dream of having that big house, or they dream of impacting the world in a great and wonderful way. Because whether we like it or not, money is key to a lot of things, and a lot of problems can be solved with money. And the problem is that most people don't know why they wake up each day. They don't know why they do what they do. So how is anyone, or you or me, possibly going to be motivated unless we have a big why, a why that calls us, that inspires us to get in action each day? We're just not. It's as simple as that. Unless we have a big why, we're not going to be motivated. So the first secret of motivation is find a big why. This is really, really important. I really want you to get this. Get a big why, because once you have that, that's going to give you the motivation and the inspiration that keeps you headed in the same direction day in, day out, and that's going to motivate you, okay? Number 2 is this. High standards. Do you like my S? Not really an S, is it? But you know what I mean. High standards, yeah? They have high standards. Let me make that more into an S there. That's better. They have high standards, okay? Now, what do I mean by this? Well, you see, the problem is that most people don't set high standards. They just put up with the problems they have in their life. They put up with a messy house. They put up with an unhealthy diet. They put up with spending time with people that don't serve them or don't empower them. Or they just settle for a job that's not really fulfilling. But people who are highly successful and are highly motivated, they have high standards. You must have high standards. You really need to get this. If you want to become motivated, you've got to set your standards. You've got to say, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to live in a house of this stature. And I'm going to live in this kind of an environment. And I'm going to dress so well everywhere I go. I'm going to shave regularly. I'm going to sort my hair out regularly. And it's doing that that's going to motivate you, because once you've got these standards in place, it's going to give you the motivation to want to maintain them and upkeep them. And, you know, all of this stems down to some other ingredients that we're going to get to, because just setting high standards isn't going to do it. Because, again, unless you have a why have the high standards, it's not going to work. Can you guys see how this is linked together? So you've got to have a why have high standards. It could be because I want to feel great. I want to feel joy each day. I want to feel good about myself when I meet people. I want to wake up in the morning and I want to enjoy the view from my windows. I love waking up to a clean, tidy space to start my work. That makes me feel successful. That would be your why. Okay? So the second secret to motivation is high standards. Okay? Really, really want you guys to get this. Okay, the second thing is this. What does that say? Consistent action. The second most important, the third most important, and I would say crucial part of the secrets of motivation is consistent action. You see, most people, they get a nice idea and they take some action towards it, but then they give up. Or they choose to do something and then they start taking action towards it, but then they're not consistent. If you want to become motivated, you've got to have consistent action in your routine, because consistent action is the pushing against what causes you to not have consistent action. Stay with me, okay? Where does energy come from? Does energy come from avoiding, procrastinating, pushing things away? Does it? No, it doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. You do not get energy from procrastinating and avoiding. You just don't. You actually get energy from pushing against tiredness, from putting effort in, and that effort ignites your energy. And it takes practice. You've got to practice this again and again. And then what happens is then you end up in action, and then you've got to make sure that your action is consistent. Unless you take action that is consistent, you're just not going to be able to succeed, let alone be able to maintain the motivation that you need to truly succeed. Are you guys seeing how important this is? You've got to master this. You've got to take consistent action. And the reason why this causes you to become truly motivated is because when you take consistent action, you start to see results. When you see the results, that then inspires you, and then that has you be able to use that inspiration as more fuel to even more motivation. Okay, so on to the next one. What does that say? Love your work. Yeah? You've got to absolutely love your work. I can't express this enough. If you're not enjoying your work, there is no way that you're going to have the motivation required to keep going. Why do you think people like Gary Vaynerchuk have such an incredible work routine? Or Will Smith? You know, these people are highly motivational and inspirational. Or Tony Robbins, for instance. All these people absolutely love their work. You don't need to push and grind and force yourself to be able to get results in life. You don't. All you need to do is find something that you love doing so much. And once you have these in place, it will begin to really leave you motivated on a daily basis. First, you get clear on why. Then you set your standards as a kind of lifestyle that you want in different areas of your life. Then you take consistent action. That consistent action is then what has you get the results. As you get the results, then you become even more inspired. And if all of this is tied in with something that you love doing, all of this will start working together in a way that's really, really inspirational. So really, find something that you love doing. And nowadays, you've got no excuse. With technology and the internet and YouTube, you could do anything. You could collect ponies, and you could do a video every day about collecting ponies. You could love sailing. You could love hiking, walking. You could love any of these things. And it's so easy now to create a video series, keep putting them out, find other people that also enjoy that. They'll also love what you do. In the end, you'll have subscribers, followers, and then you start making marketing revenue from advertising, and then you can start selling products that's actually aligned with that thing that you love to do. So you end up just completely submerged in that thing that you love to do day in, day out, and you get paid for it. Are you guys seeing how these really are these secrets to motivation? Okay, so on the final thing, which is number 5. What does that say? Good company. Absolutely. The 5th and crucial secret of motivation is good company. Only spend time with people that enable you to become motivated. You know, as Paramahansa Yogananda, a famous yogi, once said, environment is stronger than willpower. You know, and as Jim Rohn, his favorite quote, or one of his famous quotes that I love, is your environment equals, I can't remember it. How's it go? No, stay there. Your lifestyle is the equivalent or is equal to the five people you most spend your time with. That's it. Absolutely. So again, these are two masters of life. They both agreed with the same thing, that no matter how much you work on your mindset and however much you do transformational work and all of this, if you're not spending time with the good company, with the right company, there's no way that you're going to be empowered and unstoppable. Why? Because in the end, that kind of company just doesn't support you. It doesn't say to you, yeah, well done, keep going. And in the end, they say to you, look, stop dreaming big, get your feet in the ground, just go and get a normal job. And that's how most people think. So if you spend your time with most people, you're going to get pulled down with that way of thinking. You have got to find good company to spend time with. This is absolutely crucial. On about 2 stages throughout my life, I actually stopped spending time with people that were not just either ambitious or not taking care of themselves or just not committed to creating and living a healthy, balanced lifestyle. And so I stopped spending time with people like that, and quite often that meant moving away from whole circles of friends. But then what happened is I'd go through phases of loneliness, but then I'd begin to meet people that really inspired me and I'd connect with them bit by bit through networking, going out to different circles and parties. I started to meet these kind of people. And in the end, I now get to live this life that I live now. So these really are the 5 secrets of motivation. Let's recap them so you really get these. Okay, number 1, have a big why. Why you do what you do. Why you want to become wealthy. Why you want to be healthy. Why you want to, earn lots of money. All the things that you know you want. Why do you want them? Don't just say, oh, I want new clothes, or I want a new car, or I want a relationship. Have a look. How would you feel if you had those things? That will be your why, because it's going to make me feel alive. It's going to make me feel inspired. It's going to make me feel great. Yeah? Whatever it is, have a feeling connected with that thing that you want to achieve and create. And that's going to have you become motivated around it. Secondly, set high standards. Got to have high standards. If you're settling for a trashy lifestyle, a messy house, relationships that don't work, then that's all you're ever going to get. Raise your standards, and then just don't settle for anything less than those standards that you've set. Okay? Number 3, consistent action. You need to take consistent action. Once you've got clear about that reason why you want that thing, and then the standards that are all linked to it that's going to enable you to then fulfill it, then you've got to take consistent action. It's as simple as that. No one became successful, wealthy, without taking consistent action and the motivation that comes with it to be able to do that. Number 4, love your work. Choose something that you absolutely love. And even if it sounds like it's way out there and your family don't agree with it, this is about you. This is about you. This isn't about your family and what other people think or say. This is about you. So go forward and choose that thing, right? Love your work. Go and do something you love. And then finally, good company. You've got to create a lifestyle where you spend time with people that support you, that empower you, and who really want you to become successful. So today, well done for checking out this video, and implement these, implement them. And please leave comments below about what insights you're having and what kind of results he's enabling you to get, because really nothing fulfills me more than to have messages from you guys telling me how you're implementing this and what a difference it's making to you. Cheers. If you've got an entrepreneurial friend, then make them feel special by sharing this video with them. Also, feel free to contact me about anything. And don't forget, if you're truly committed to succeed, then hit that subscribe button.